ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever episode of Taped Up.
I don't like how Oregon's ahead of us.
Down there, tons of Flacco.
Yeah, I'm like.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third installment of season 2 with Taped Up. I'm your host, T-Mac, and I'm here with Eric and Ryan. What's going on, gentlemen?
Howdy, howdy.
Going, brother.
Howdy.
Covering your beautiful face. I don't like it.
Hey, man.
I don't
I
like
want to
it.
cover it just for you.
You know what else I
I
don't
want to
like?
cover it just for
You know
you.
what else I don't like?
What?
Week 1 of NFL. It's
You know
awful.
what else I don't like? You know what else I don't like? That's it. Deshaun fucking Watson.
We'll get there.
It's boiling over.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start with the good games. Let's start with Thursday night. Ravens, Chiefs. What'd you guys think?
It was a touchdown.
It was a touch. Who?
It was a touchdown.
Likely?
And I'm going to stand on that.
Stand on
Ooh.
that. I was lying.
Yeah.
Call me
like
Lamar
likely.
Jackson.
If his shoe size was a
Post-game
full size
interview?
smaller,
He said it was a touchdown, and I still believe it was a touchdown.
I didn't see that.
What he said.
Lamar
That's
said
crazy,
that.
though. It's Lamar on drugs.
He said, you know what Patrick Mahomes
Drug
said?
ass?
Patrick Mahomes said he should wear white cleats.
I saw that. And then I saw Isaiah Likely say that's the worst game we're going to play all season. So if that's what they got in the playoffs, or if that's all they got, we'll see you in the playoffs or some shit. I was like, you better.
He did miss Zay
Pipe
Flowers
down.
wide open in the end zone, so
Yeah, Lamar does it a lot, I feel like, towards the end of big games.
on him.
And no, I'm not talking about the Bengals divisional when Tyler Huntley fumbled on the 1 yard line and they returned it for 6 because it was Tyler Huntley. I know the difference, but he does do it a lot at the end of games.
Yeah, I think it was a really good game for the first home opener of NFL.
I think both teams look very good.
I also feel like that was automatically the break of the curse of the Thursday night football games being awful.
I pray to God.
We went on quite a tear for 2 seasons straight.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad.
You get one good game every 8 weeks.
Speaking of bad, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers and the Eagles playing on that dog piss field. That was the bad, not a hit to the Packers.
Okay. I was like,
Field.
I agree. The field was awful. Everyone was slipping.
I mean, when did they announce we're going to Brazil? Fucking 8 months ago? 10 months ago?
Yeah, and they showed a
ready?
transformation video of them getting the field ready within like the week of, which I know they probably have.
We
other
grew
events,
this
but-
grass Tuesday. Do you
but,
believe
like,
that?
They play soccer on that field, so how
Yeah.
are they? I know football cleats and soccer cleats are different, but how
not-
much different?
Okay, I'm not like blaming that for the loss because obviously both teams had to play on it, but it's just ridiculous that they had to play on that.
That is
The Saquon Barkley catch, there's a clip of like a wide shot. Xavier McKinney, who had 1 interception already. God, I love him already. And he wears the long sleeves like Charles Woodson. I love him. He slipped and he probably would have either batted that out of bounds or picked it off again in the end zone.
But he fell.
Ate shit.
I
Jordan Love's
heard
alive,
rumors.
So that's good.
I heard rumors that he might be back for this week's game.
Hey, I've
See,
already
is-
gotten
is
some
it-
beef on Twitter about this.
Do you
Huh?
do you want to just let him heal, or
Yes,
do you want to?
we're playing the Colts.
That's what I
schedule
figured.
goes: Colts, Titans, Vikings, and then
I wouldn't play him until the Vikings.
yeah. I'm saying even if not,
That's what I mean.
I'm
minimum
just saying
like-
if you're saying he's ready this week, don't rush him back. I mean, I
Yeah,
think
I
he's
was
just
kinda
saying that to
thinking the
keep the
same
Colts
thing.
like Colts on edge or something. But like he doesn't need to play. Why does he need to play 2 AFC South teams? There's
I agree.
zero reason, and you
Yeah.
get to host the Vikings at home.
I agree 100%.
You wait till then. You don't throw your fucking highest paid quarterback in the league back too early to play the Anthony
highest.
Richardson led Colts when you just
Second
signed Josh
highest.
Jacobs.
Second highest.
Yeah,
Get off
whatever.
your fucking high horse, buddy. Dak Prescott's making that bread now.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
that was 4 days ago.
And 5 days ago, he said he doesn't want to, or he wants to test free agency. Yeah, get off your high horse. These egotistical Packers fans, man, I can't stand them. They just think
I could rant for 10
everybody.
minutes about this game. Not mad at the loss. We looked good. It was a weird Brazil game on a shitty field against a good Eagles team. Not mad at the loss.
And how
I'm
long?
not mad at
one.
the loss
Week
either.
How long was the flight?
Oh,
7.5 hours or something like that.
You know what
We
my
Maybe
have
nine.
that to
I-
consider as well.
My favorite takeaway from this
It was
game,
just a
in all
weird week
seriousness-
1.
My favorite takeaway from this game, in all seriousness, is how good Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, he
he's
looked pretty. He looked pretty fucking good.
He's already got more touchdowns than Daniel Jones in the last 2 seasons, so it wasn't a Saquon problem.
If he stayed at the Giants, they'd just be losing with him. I'm
Yes.
glad he's on a good team at least.
Me too. I just hate that he's on the Eagles.
Yeah, don't love it. Next up, We got the Steelers and the Falcons. Steelers bring home the dub. Defense and Justin Fields looked good. Justin was probably held back a little bit, which is completely understandable. I saw there. Now, I don't love this because it was the same shit with Kenny Pickett. All the targets Justin Fields was throwing, they were all outside the hashes. There was not a single completed or attempted pass over the middle of the field. It's just, I mean, if it works, it works. You don't need to, you got a good ass defense. You just got to play reasonable football.
Obviously.
Kirk looked a little
goals.
Kirk looked a little iffy. His feet. I said if he looked good, I thought he looked good.
Every time he threw the ball.
He did not. Catch that. He couldn't fucking drive. Yeah, those are my thoughts.
Crazy that Steelers only scored, or they scored 16, right?
18, I think 6
18?
field goals.
Six
or 15,
six
5
field goals, something like that. And they are 1-0. The only 1-0 team in the AFC North. So
that's very. I feel like I have a memory
without
of the
scoring a
Steelers, like,
touchdown.
I feel like I have a memory of the Steelers beating the Browns or the Bengals with 21 points, and it was 7 field goals. I swear that's a memory in my head somewhere.
Yeah, they're the only team in the AFC to not score a touchdown and be leading the division right now.
Yeah,
that is insane.
That's Steelers football, baby.
I thought everybody kind of looked average for the most point. I was really excited of how they got Bijan Robinson involved. It just sucked that they were down, so like they couldn't run the ball as much. But I think they're starting to see like Kirk Cousins ain't got it, so I think Bijan's just gonna get the ball more and more. For my fantasy team, however, Bijan Robinson needed to score a touchdown to at least help me, and he didn't. But it's okay. It's only week 1. We keep it pushing, you know.
Cousins couldn't get him there, brother.
Before we move forward, I do have to ask Eric if he's okay after his fantasy ass whipping. Is everything okay, Eric?
I didn't really look at it and be honest with you.
Okay. All right.
I
He's
forgot.
already tapped out.
I forgot I had
Go ahead.
that league. To be honest.
Go ahead, Ryan.
I have in 5 other leagues.
Next,
stupid,
I have
but
the Vikings at the Giants. I have Sam Darnold look good, which he lit it up. He looked pretty good. Giants defense. So how good did he really look? Giants look awful. And I miss Aaron Jones. That's all I got.
As far as Vikings Giants go, I could give one piss less. Be honest with you, I could care less.
Oh, that's understandable.
Sam Darnold looked good, sure, but it was the Giants. Like,
We'll see.
I will say, Aaron Jones did look fantastic. He definitely looks
he
like he
did.
hasn't missed a gear.
Yeah, he did. He looked healthy.
Touchdown
He looked
did Sam Darnold have 2, 3?
Couldn't tell you. Probably 2 or 3.
2.
I get 2.
We'll see if he keeps it up.
Daniel Jones grew a nice beard. I'll give him.
And he flirted with Kay Adams. Jags and Dolphins. Miami looked a little rusty early. Jags looked rusty late. That's probably due to like just the Jags' initial game plan, like their scripted plays, I would assume. Go down, score a couple times, then don't score this entire second half. I think they both look good. Pretty good overall, though. It was just a weird game between 2 good teams. That looked a little rusty. Did anybody else watch any football?
I did, yes. Yeah, kind of slow start, I guess, by the Dolphins. I think the Jags as well.
I mean, what do you expect? Their star receiver almost got arrested. Everybody showed up late. They were out at the road. They were making sure Tyreek was cool. Odell was. Everybody was there. Like,
Everybody came out the locker room and they're
like, what? The only one wasn't there was 2, and that's because he was getting his head checked out again. You know, what do you guys expect? You think the Dolphins are going to come and be like, yeah, I almost got arrested. Let me go blow him out.
I do think the Jags are going to be a lot better than last year. High playoff team, but they're really good, I think. So
Jags defense.
They're going to be
their
up there this
defense
year.
looked a lot better.
Yeah, except for when Tyreek Hill burnt what's his dick for an 80-yarder. That was funny.
I mean, yeah, it's Tyreek Hill, bro.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. I'm not taking the defense. It was just funny. Like, they were talking about, they're like, Tyreek, he hasn't had one big play yet. And then, like, I don't know, 3-4 minutes later, he had that 80-yard touchdown.
Next up, we got the Cardinals at the Bills.
I wanna
Josh
start.
Allen is Superman.
No, I want to start. I want to start. Does the Cardinals know they drafted a receiver at number 4 overall? Do they know, like, they drafted somebody to be a playmaker for them at number 4 overall?
He would have won the game if he thrown it.
Did you see him wide open?
Yeah, dude,
over
right in
top
his
of his
face.
safety at the end of the game?
I saw a cut up of Marvin running some pretty bad routes.
At
Like,
the end of the game, they needed a
somebody
touchdown.
said
It was 3rd and 10, and Marvin Harrison was. I mean,
Wide
the
open.
safety. I don't know where the
Yeah.
safety went. The safety like dropped or something, but he was gone. Marvin Harrison's doing this, and Kyler Murray. He just. Oh wait, let me get
he had a
the
dude in his face.
Let me get the Kyler
Kyler's
Murray.
5'9".
He looked really good though. He did.
Yeah, he did look good.
The season
He's fun to
opener-
watch when
Season
he's
opener,
healthy.
he looked really, really good.
Scored a lot of points.
What was the final in that game?
Bullshit. It was a
30,
6-point game.
32 or something like that.
It was a 6-point game, whatever that was. 27-33, I think.
That was a good high score game.
Josh Allen's
One of
Superman.
many in week 1.
Josh Allen looked good.
What do you have? 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Rushing and passing.
God, damn.
He had one fumble early, but I mean, I think it was in the middle. But other than that,
Who was that?
He looked
Oh
really good.
gosh, what was his name? That white guy, that receiver they have. He looked pretty good. I wonder if he'll be their new number 1 with Stephon Diggs gone. I forget his name, unfortunately. I guess he isn't white. This picture doesn't do him justice from this distance. He's definitely mixed, but yeah, Shakir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's been on the team for a while.
The picture from a distance makes him look super white, but when you click on it, he's like, yeah, he looked really good. He could be their new number 1, I think.
Yeah, I think the Bills' offense looks really, really, really good, and their defense looks really, 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 really bad.
Well, they got DeMar Hamlin starting, because you guys wanted to know.
Yeah, he's a dog.
I was watching that same when I told you that what's his name said that the Packers were going to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. They were talking about awards, and one feller said DeMar Hamlin's going to win Comeback Player of the Year
this year.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah.
I'll be pissed.
I mean, he has this crazy looking, like, if he starts and has this crazy game.
I mean, but he came back last year, not this year.
Yeah.
I get it.
That doesn't really correlate, you know?
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson might get hurt. Joe Flacco might just come back again.
Can Joe Flacco win it if he won it last year and he's still playing?
Probably not.
The reason Joe Flacco won it is because he didn't play the season before, correct?
Yeah. It's not how it goes. That's how they do it. That's not how it should be. There should be a most improved and a comeback player of the year.
Yeah,
most
but
improved, because Joe Flacco would have been most improved. He wasn't hurt the year
before.
before.
Been
He
Baker
just didn't
Mayfield.
fucking play.
Baker Mayfield would have been most improved because he played.
Joe Flacco played last year.
No, he didn't. Or I mean, I'm talking about the season before.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying Joe Flacco would have won it since he won comeback player of the year. It's because he didn't play the year before.
Right.
So he won comeback player of the year. It should be most improved because you go from not playing to leading the team to the playoffs as a fucking
You're saying they should get rid of comeback player of the year, or they should just leave comeback?
They should have both. They should have a most improved and a comeback player of the year.
And should comeback player of the year only be for injured players?
Injuries, yes.
Okay, I'm
That's
with that.
my argument.
I'm with that.
I hate how they do that. It's not because they're not coming. What are they coming back from? Being shitty? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Next up, the fucking poopy Bengals.
Oof.
Ruining everybody's parlays.
Oof.
Not mine. Y'all heard it on the last pod.
Getting absolutely shit on by the Patriots and Jacoby Brissett and not even Jacoby. That defense, that Patriots defense looks really good, but
Disgustingly
the Bengals look awful.
Hey, it's only week 1. You know,
T-Mac was right.
Jamar didn't play.
He was right.
Jamar didn't play throughout the off season, whatever. Higgins didn't play today or on the game day.
Jamar could not get open.
Burrows was under a lot of pressure the entire day, too. Granted, the Patriots defense is phenomenal, but, I personally think that their window's closed already. Is that what I said?
Closed already?
Said what I said.
Even without
their best offense,
with T back?
Their best offensive year is compared to 2013 when it was just Andy Dalton, AJ Green, and I think Bernard was their running back at that time.
Probably.
I think. That's unacceptable for a team that has T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. They had Joe Mixon, who was, AFC's best running back potentially at one point. Joe Burrows, who's the number 2, number 3 quarterback in the league right now. I think that's frowned upon. I think their window's closed. Joe Shiesty, Joe Shady, Joe Burr, Joe whatever you want to call him. Their window's closed. Eric
loves Joe Burrow. Eric was up for Joe Burrow. Or Joe Burrow was up for Eric's MVP.
He's shutting the window.
Whoa.
The window in Cincinnati has indeed been shut.
They closed.
Yeah, they looked horrible, but week 1 season opener, I didn't have Jamar Chase. They didn't have T. Higgins. Well, practice. Like Jamar Chase didn't practice. I guess I'll give them that excuse for week 1, but next week they do it again.
I think it changes a lot when T comes back because if you fucking double, triple team Jamar, who is he throwing to? Trent Irwin?
I also think it's time to have a conversation about Zach Taylor, like I said, 2 years ago.
Getting rid of fucking Joe Mixon after he just scored how many touchdowns?
Just for Zach Moss? You mean the same exact guy? Getting a different running back?
That is insane. That blows my mind.
To still not run the ball doesn't solve your
What did
problem.
they trade him for?
Zach
What did you say
Moss.
last year, Ryan? I know that, but like Zach Moss and a bag of
Well, they didn't
chips.
trade him, but
That's what Ryan said something last year.
Yeah.
they traded him for like a 4th round pick or something, 5th round pick, like in actuality, because they signed Zach Moss and then they traded Joe Mixon. That's right. Look, they didn't run the ball before. What was getting Zach Moss going to change to them not running the football? Joe Mixon wasn't
I like Chase Brown. I don't get it.
I like Chase Brown a lot,
He's-
actually, especially
he's
like in
quick.
Madden.
He
He's
sparked
really
the
nice to
last
play
year,
with in
didn't he?
Madden. I ain't gonna hold you.
Didn't he have a little spark last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple
I
games.
think Mixon missed a few.
Well,
or
they
something.
they're like the Browns. We talked about it all last podcast. Like, I don't understand how you can have a guy that could go get you 5, 4, 6, 7 yards of carry and then just not run the football.
Well,
Getting Zach Moss wasn't the answer. They need to get rid of Zach Taylor. And get somebody
Jacoby
in there that
looked
knows how to run the
good.
football.
I
he
just,
did look good.
I don't know how long he's going to be the starter.
If he
It's
keeps
a-
winning games, I don't see why they would take
Yeah,
him
but
out.
I think,
Because it's not like they're gonna have a good year anyway.
yeah,
I mean,
The
he'll
only
lead them
thing
to
I
more wins
worry
than I
about
thought.
is him getting hurt because I know he went down
He took
last
some
game
hits.
and he did go down a lot
Yeah.
in Cleveland. So I mean, I don't know. We'll
He
see.
took some hits in that game too.
Yeah, he
And
did.
then we get to see what Drake May's made of. But I think Jacoby's fine for him now. I think they're going to be better than a lot of people expected with how good their defense is. And if he's just he didn't make, I don't think he had any picks or turnovers or anything. If he just plays good football, Ramondre Stevenson looked good. I think they'll be better than what I gave him credit for, at least.
That defense is sensational.
Yeah. It's that Gerard
You
Mayo
knew the
defense.
Gonna be good, but I had them on the bench for fantasy. I have the Patriots defense. Damn, I wish I would have started them.
Next up,
Started Cleveland's instead.
Cleveland's brother. Oh, no. Texans at Colts.
What a game, huh?
That was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game. I didn't think it'd be a fucking shootout.
No.
I thought it'd be like 17-13 football game, not 30 to
What did you guys
35.
think of Anthony Richardson? What's
Yeah,
your guys'
nice
thoughts on him after
fucking
week 1?
60, 70-yard fucking bomb down the field. That was crazy.
Yeah. Did you
Well,
see the last touchdown he ran in?
Yeah.
That's a big motherfucker. He's huge. I mean, I knew he was huge, but like that was like Josh Allen at the goal line type shit. But this AR runs like a 4.4. Yeah. He looked good. He had some like huge highlight plays. If he hit Adonai Mitchell, he had 2 bombs to Adonai Mitchell that were just like barely overthrown. If he hits those, he probably throws for 300 yards too, because they were for old like the Alec Pierce touchdown.
I was
Those
just happy to see him throwing.
Yeah.
Everybody was really skeptical of
yeah,
his throwing ability after his surgery last year.
And then,
so.
but then he had plays where he looked really bad.
But this is
so he's
like
got-
this is his first year, right?
Yeah. Rookie year, Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Who said it? I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Texans
It'll
look good
be really good.
all the way around. Defense was suspect at times.
I think CJ Stroud didn't look very good. I mean, he looked good. He had 2 drop picks, and with one got called back for like a flag, and then another one was just a drop. His foot was barely out of bounds. He could have had 2 picks. That's all I'm saying. He looked good though. Colts defense looks pretty good.
Agreed.
Secondary, not so much. Their box is nice. Next up, absolute poop bowl. Titans at Bears. How do the Bears come back from 17-3 with 90 passing yards and your leading rusher going for 30 yards?
Caleb Williams didn't do shit.
Caleb Williams looked like shit.
He didn't do shit to get the game ball.
Will Levis fucking threw the game away. Did you see the picture of him on his knees? Oh my! Have you seen it? Either of you?
Oh yeah. When he got the pick,
Him dropping to
like-
his knees while the dude's returning the interception for 6 to win the game, pretty much.
their defense won that for him.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams looked like absolute garbage. He didn't do
I
anything.
think they had a kick. Did they have a kick
He was
return too?
overthrowing it and everything.
I think they had a kick return.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw people saying the Titans could have kneeled every possession in the second half and won that game because Titans defense was playing, or the Bears offense was playing so bad.
I'd have to agree, honestly.
Could have punted on first down. Next up, the Panthers at the Saints.
Holy shit, Bryce
Absolute
Young. I picked
fucking-
you up the first 2 podcasts for you to come out and throw a pick your very first throw. Brother, get it together.
He looked
You're
awful
the
the
number
whole
2
game,
overall
brother.
pick.
He
I don't
looked
care
so
how
bad.
Panthers there are. Get it together.
He
Remember what
looked
I said?
so bad.
Derek Carr. Those games.
He called it.
Look what
He
happened.
called it.
It's not gonna happen
Merrill
again.
good.
Not gonna happen again. And Rocky, I'm talking about you, brother. Not gonna happen again.
Rocky, you fucking piece of shit. Listen here. Your Saints aren't good. Derek Carr's
Saints aren't
washed.
good.
Alvin Kamara look good.
Yeah, Saints defense looked good, but it's also Bryce Young played like dog shit. So
Panthers are
how
bad.
good do they look?
Panthers
I
are
feel
bad.
like he looks so small. He looks smaller than he did last year for some
Agreed.
reason. He looks tiny. Probably because they beefed up their offensive line. Now he's obviously smaller than them. But yeah, the Panthers suck, so we'll see how good the Saints do next week. I believe this is the first 4:00 game. Raiders at the Chargers. Didn't watch it anything. Didn't watch it all.
I didn't
Even the
watch.
box
I
score
didn't
looked
watch
depressing.
4:00 games. I was focused on the Brownies, which I shouldn't have been. So
J.K. Dobbins had 10 carries for 135 yards. Good for
I
him.
did
Give him a
have
tud.
I did have red zone
Good for
on the
JK.
other screen. I seen JK run that
J.K.
long run.
Dobbins got
What's that
moved
long
to the
run he
starting
had?
lineup in fantasy.
Huh?
What'd you say that run? Did you just talk about his long run he just had?
He had 135 yards
I know he had like a
for 10 carries.
60-yard run or something like that.
Good for him.
He earned a spot in my starting lineup for fantasy.
Oh, yeah?
Granted, Marvin Harrison had 1 point.
Probably just took Gus Edwards' starting spot as well. I don't know how they had it. It's probably because he tore his Achilles, but he looked damn good.
I mean, this is J.K. Dobbins' third knee surgery in a row?
Well, he tore his ACL 2 years ago, tore his Achilles last year at like the first game he came back from tearing his ACL.
Didn't he tear his ACL his rookie season too?
Yeah, it's like 2 knee surgeries and an Achilles surgery.
He still came out running that thing. That's Adrian Peterson in the making.
Next up, the Broncos at the Seahawks. Bo Nix.
Bo Nix, bro. I thought fucking Geno Smith and the whole team was gonna come out fucking guns blazing. It was quiet, very quiet.
I think Bo looked okay. I mean, he had the 2 really bad turnovers, but he made some good throws, and he looks like he's like comfortable. I don't know. He looked good in the preseason, so I don't know if that's just how his like body language is or what. But he doesn't look like Bryce Young in the pocket. I say that.
Geno Smith definitely needs to find DK Metcalf a lot more than he did last game.
Oh shit!
That was fucking awful.
I forget.
Who was his number 1 receiver? Tyler Lockett, I think.
Yeah, and JSN had 30 yards. Next up, we got the Commanders of the Bucks. Washington defense looks awful, but Baker looked good. But Washington's defense looked awful. Boring game. Mike Evans is still a dog.
Baker Mayfield. Love that guy. Freaking love that guy.
4 touchdowns.
Love that guy.
How many yards? Like 200.
And Commanders defense is so bad.
Don't care. Baker
did look good.
Who else look good?
Who looked good?
I don't know.
Mike Evans.
I know he can run the ball. Was he throwing it a lot though? Jaden Daniels.
I didn't see a lot of it.
I didn't see a lot of throwing. I seen a lot of.
I didn't really watch a lot
running.
of the game, but I saw some clips of him running. He looks fast. He looks fast as shit.
He is fast. 2 touchdowns, I think. Rushing
Ran
touchdowns.
2 in?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, Jaden Daniels, Rookie of the Year.
But that's about it.
Is that all you got for this game?
Except for that game. Baker Mayfield just absolutely slaughtered all over him.
All right.
Having look good.
Here you go. Cowboys at Browns.
No.
All right, here we go. We ready?
Eric's got some shit he has to get off his chest.
I have some stuff I need to get off my chest. I'm not defending Deshaun Watson whatsoever. Absolutely dog shit game. Can't believe that happened. Horrible. Fucking 41 yards in the first half. Terrible. Okay, but listen.
Now.
But
like
I said, defending him. Terrible game.
Gotcha. That is on the record. I'll write it down.
Okay, thank you. Possibly top 5 defense in the league. Yes
Mike
or no?
Zimmer's a hell of a DC. Yep, I agree.
Okay. Why the fuck
Uh-oh.
are we throwing the ball 45 fucking times versus a pass rush defense? Why are we not running the ball? We had a total of maybe 14 carries all game.
I'm going to build off that. Why are we running play action rollouts to Micah Parsons' side? Micah Parsons line up on the left. Yep, rollout to the left. Micah
And
Parsons on the right.
And
Yep,
we had
rollout to the
2
right.
of our
Two
tackles.
backups. Yeah.
They were
Dude.
both out. So
We're back to exactly
so
what I hate.
listen, I don't want to all blame it on Deshaun Watson, but it was Deshaun Watson's fault. I'm kind of like, I don't know.
Hey, you know where I stand with Kevin Stefanski.
I'm tired. I'm just tired of defending him. So whatever.
You know where I stand.
I'm
with
done
Mr.
doing
Kevin
it.
Stefanski.
I don't care if he fucking balls out next week.
You know where I stand with Mr. Kevin Stefanski. You know where I stand. I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
Never have liked the guy. I don't care how good he's been. I don't care how many games we won with him. He doesn't run the football.
15 carries.
Nick Chubb was averaging 8 yards a carry, and we were still throwing it 55 times. What are we doing?
Amari Cooper didn't even know what the fuck was going on. He was in the end zone,
What
fucking
are-
Cooper
shrugging his
pissed.
shoulders. He was like, I
What are
don't
we
know,
doing?
brother. Very
24 completions for 3.8 yards a catch is crazy.
Give me Jameis Winston.
24 for 45, brother.
You guys are screwed for like the next couple years.
Brother,
You know who
he
else is screwed for the next
listen,
couple
listen,
years?
listen,
If
listen,
Jordan Love
listen,
gets
listen.
hurt. Now shut
Huh?
up.
he just got sued again.
Did he?
Yes,
Yeah.
he just got sued again.
Suspend him.
So
Suspend
yeah,
him.
listen.
Suspend
So what the
him.
Browns can do is they can potentially vacate his contract if they didn't know anything about it. I'm not even kidding. They can get rid.
I'm pretty, yeah, is it from the Texans, like back in those days or whatever?
Yeah, they can vacant his contract if they didn't have anything to do like with the like if they didn't know or anything. So I don't know.
Wink, Browns.
We could go 0-17 and get.
Listen,
You think Quinn Ewers going 1 overall? What, Tristan?
You might not potentially get the 1 overall, but maybe like 3rd pick, maybe.
I like where we're at with the Quinn Ewers. I really like that, but I don't know if I can do a season with Jameis Winston or DTR.
Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole season's chalked.
We get Nick Chubb back in 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
3 weeks, but how long are the OTs out?
I don't care. I get to see Nick Chubb run the football again.
That won't matter if no one can block up front.
Nobody can listen.
I'm telling
Nick
you,
Chubb's
right
getting
now,
4 or 5 yards. Nick Chubb getting 4 or 5 yards.
Is he confirmed coming back week 5?
No, but I'm going to confirm it myself.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's all I got.
Listen,
though.
my godson looks at me
Cowboys
and he
look
goes,
good.
He goes, Tristan, why do you like football so much? I said, because for 17 weeks, I get hope week after week that we might win a football game. I got to hold on to that.
That's what I told everyone.
After
like,
week.
They're like, why aren't you upset that you
great.
lost? I'm like, I'm used to it, brother. I don't know. But yeah. I knew it was going to be a problem.
One closing statement for this game. Cowboys were underdogs. Cowboys were.
I think the only reason they were underdogs is because we were 8-1 at home last year.
I know, but Deshaun blows.
No, before
the Cowboys are a really good regular season team.
Before this,
they were underdogs.
2 weeks ago, I seen a podcast of like a Browns podcast. So some dude was talking in it, and he said Deshaun Watson blows at OTAs.
I saw that. He was like, people weren't watching. If they're saying he looked good at practice, they weren't watching practice.
And if that, I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. Let's move on from this.
All right. Move to Sunday night. Rams at Lions.
What a game.
Lions defense looked a lot better than I thought. Lions looked very good.
Rams offense looked a lot better than I thought.
Lions need to change.
I thought their offense was going
Lions
to be
need
good.
to get
Their
rid of
defense was better than I thought.
No, they were better than I thought, though.
The Lions need to
without
get rid of
Puka.
Get rid of their paint.
Puka went out early.
Paint in the end zone.
Yeah,
In
that
the back,
was cheap.
at the wall.
Blend in
It
with
matches
their jerseys.
everything.
Home court advantage, baby.
That's like, you ever seen that kickoff return from like Kansas where the dude wearing all blue lays down in the turf? Shit like that.
Where the hell was
triple teamed, double teamed? Apparently that new DC the Rams has like really, really good. They took away Laporta and St. Brown. But I don't get the Lions were up 17-3, stopped running the ball. Rams came back. Go to overtime. They ran it 9 times or whatever. They just ran it right down the throat. If you're up 17-3 and you have Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, why are you throwing it? Why is there a single pass? Why is there a single pass?
Maybe you should call the Falcons when they were in the Super Bowl and ask them the same exact question.
Uh-oh. I don't have the Falcons number.
I'll send it to you.
I just thought it was a little goofy play calling. Monday night, Jets at 49ers. I was really let down, I'm not going to lie. I don't even think Aaron looked bad. He didn't look bad.
49ers defense is just really good.
Okay, dude. Their defense is okay, but they just didn't throw the ball. They were trying to feed Brady Hall like he was getting 8 yards a carry. He had 2.4 yards a carry or something like that. They just kept giving him the ball.
Maybe Rodgers can't throw anymore.
He did old. That last play, that last 3rd down or 4th down, whatever, to Garrett Wilson was a really bad ball.
I mean, Garrett Wilson had that one
41.
drive. That was
arthritis could be setting in.
He's 40.
Could be happening.
He's 40.
He might just be too old.
Garrett Wilson's got to get rid of those sleeves though. Those piss me off. Look, can't do that as a receiver.
Him and Sauce both have them.
A little questionable fashion, but maybe what do I know?
Maybe it's better for them to catch the ball. Maybe it's
not much
tight here.
Loose.
You really like Patrick Mahomes when you do that, and it turns me on.
The 49ers might be in some trouble after their new starting running back said that he knew he was starting on Friday.
I seen that.
Dude, imagine being an undrafted dude. If your first ever start, you go absolutely nuts on Monday Night Football.
To be fair,
it's like you weren't supposed to play tonight, were you? Or you knew you were supposed to play. You guys are cheating. Like he just shit on the Jets on national television. Lived up to his like biggest dreams as a kid, and it's like being called a cheater. That's gotta suck.
To be fair,
well, I'm not a guy to like criticize anybody, but have a little PR knowledge here, okay? If they say, "How does it feel to start for your first time?" Oh, I knew I was starting on Friday, brother.
That's not what they asked him when They said, when did you know you were going to start?
They said it was
They
short.
asked him straight up.
They said it was short notice. When did you know you were going to start? And he said Friday. Brother.
I mean,
No, brother. No, I didn't know until I got to the stadium, for real. I didn't know.
even if they did put Christian McCaffrey on the injury report and the Jets knew Christian McCaffrey wasn't going to play, they still got the ball ran down their throat.
Thanks.
And it wasn't Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah,
they
that's
couldn't
true.
stop him.
That's true.
So who
That's true.
gives a fuck?
Listen, 49ers is holding true to what I told you guys. They're going to be the best team in football this year. It's gonna be the most boring NFL season because the 49ers are just gonna win it all.
Let's burn through this fucking week 2 predictions. We get it started with Thursday night football. Bills at the Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 2.5.
Well, that's a good game. That's a Thursday night game.
It's a good Thursday night game, brother.
Oof. Give me the Bills with Josh Allen scoring 2 tuds again by himself.
Oh, what?
Dolphins defense doesn't look that great.
What?
Who's favored?
Huh?
Who's favored?
Bills.
Dolphins 2.5. Dolphins are at home.
Oh.
Bills have a very bad defense. I think I will be going Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins.
Light it up. I think it'll be a shootout.
Give me the Dolphins in
Big summer.
In a blowout. In a blowout.
Tyreek Hill might have 240 yards.
Oof.
Jalen Ramsey's gonna have 3 picks. Him alone. 3
Tyreek
picks.
Fro might have 250 fucking receiving yards.
Nah, Tua won't throw it that much.
Clip it. Lock it in. Next
Locking
up,
it in.
first game of the Sunday slate. Raiders at the Ravens. Ravens favored by 9.5.
Give me that spread too.
Ravens should be favored by 14.5.
Yeah, give me the Ravens.
I'll take the Ravens as well, but the Raiders cover. They lose by a tud. I'm trying to be fun. Fuck you. Not every game's a blowout. 70% of football games are won by a touchdown or less. Browns at the Jags. What are you boys thinking?
Jags.
Jags -3
I'm
at home.
I'm confident we're going 0-17 this year, so
It's week 1.
brother,
Buzzkills.
I'm confident. I'm so confident. I want that 3rd round draft pick, 4th round draft pick, brother.
Who the fuck is this guy? Give me the Brownies in an absolute dog fest. Deshaun Watson's gonna come back being that fucking guy.
This one's for his pappy.
This one's for his massage therapist.
Give me the Jags. Sorry, boys.
It's okay.
I agree with you, brother.
Next up, Jets at the Titans. Jets favored by 3.5 on the road.
Jets win this
Give me
one.
the Titans. Give me the Titans.
For psychology?
Titans.
Why do I want to say the Titans too?
Because Aaron Rodgers can't get it done no more.
No,
He's
no,
old.
no, no,
He's
no.
Will
not
Levis
Tom
is
Brady.
tired of being on his
He's
knees.
Udonis Haslam. He's Udonis Haslam. He ain't got it no more.
I can just see the headlines on like Monday after all the games. Jets are 0-2 and they've lost to the 49ers and the Titans. I almost said the 49ers are a bad team. But I'll give me the Jets. No bullshit. Can't fuck
Give me the
around.
Titans. Give me that Mayo loving weirdo.
Against that Jets D.
Yeah, get the Jet D. The
What,
Jets
Eric?
F. The Jets
Who you got?
I
Who
said I
got
got the
here?
Jets, brother.
Who you got, T?
The Titans.
All right, next game. 49ers at the Vikings. Sam Darnold
49ers.
revenge game.
49ers. Revenge game?
Yeah, he was back up on
Being
the
a backup.
49ers last year.
Ooh,
He
yeah.
He said, let me start. They said, fuck you. You're washed. Give me the Vikings.
Give me the
At home.
49ers.
Give me the Vikings at home.
No.
Lock it in.
No.
Lock it in.
That dude that started Friday, that said he's going to start Friday, is going to run all over him again.
Jordan Mason.
I'm not even entertaining this game.
Give me the
49ers
Vikings. And I want you guys to fucking remember this.
49ers are going to piss down their
Ah,
throats.
you're going to regret that next week, buddy.
Not.
Yeah.
Brian Flores. That defense, he's got the boys humming. KOC, he's got Sam Darnold looking like Peyton Manning with the best receiver in the league.
The Giants.
With Aaron Jones.
Against the Giants.
What? KOC's not a good play caller?
Give me the Niners in a
Brother,
blowout.
when you got Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, fucking, oh, dude, coming at you.
Leonard Floyd. Talk that talk. Talk that talk.
You
We made Aaron Rodgers look like he needs to go to the
We?
freaking home.
We?
Hey, brother.
All
If
pro
I got
red.
You're
49ers
showing your
as my
true
Super Bowl pick,
colors.
if I've got the 49ers as my Super Bowl pick, I rock with them. They know where the hometown dog is, right? I only root for the 49ers when the Browns ain't on. We're talking about the 49ers right now. All right? All right. Made Aaron Rodgers look like he belonged in the retirement home. What do you think they're going to do to Sam Darnold? All right.
What do you think Sam Darnold's going to do to them? What do you
Pissed
think
down his
Aaron
neck
Jones is
and
going to do to them?
ask for forgiveness.
We'll see. Chargers at the Panthers. Chargers favored by 6.5
Give me a
on the
Chargers
road.
by 200.
Chargers 2-0. There go 2-0 with Jim Harbaugh.
I like it. I like it. I have the Chargers as well. Probably a very, very boring game. Seahawks at the Patriots. Seahawks favored by 3.5.
This is kind of tough because the Patriots played well against that Bengals defense.
Let's not overthink it, gentlemen. Let's take the Seahawks here, please. All three of us
I'll
collectively.
be taking the Seahawks as well.
Thank you. Let's not overthink it.
Fine, I'll do it for taped
Please,
up.
let's not overthink
I think
it.
the Seahawks defense is a lot better than the Bengals.
If the Patriots win this game, we have a real conversation about it next week. Deal?
Deal.
I agree.
Deal.
Hand in. Okay. Saints of the Cowboys.
That's the thumbnail.
Cowboys favored by 6.5, and that is your Ryan lock of the week.
No way.
Give me the Cowboys by 40.
I will also. Hey, yo.
What?
My man of God over here, brother.
What?
My man of God, keep that stuff away from me. Eric, put my dick size away. Let's go. Let's go with the Cowboys also over here.
Huh?
Cowboys.
Who?
What?
Who are they facing?
Saints.
I'll go with the Cowboys.
Cowboys. Lock it in. Team ride. Giants at the Commanders.
Commanders.
Commanders favored by 1.5.
Wait.
Hey, that's kind of a shit game.
Can I pick no team? I'm going with a tie.
Hey, I like it.
I remember
3-3.
you doing this last year.
3-3.
I think it might have been the same fucking game.
7-7 tie. 10-10 at best.
Give me the Commanders because Daniel Daniels can
tie.
run the ball.
Give me the
Whoever
Giants.
wins.
I think the Commanders' defense might be the worst in the league.
Okay, in all
Daniel Jones
seriousness,
might look like white Michael Vick.
in all seriousness, I will be taking the Giants, but I'm not opposed to a tie.
I would love a tie. That'd be hilarious. Next up, Bucks at the Lions. Lions first 2 weeks.
Give me the Lions.
Their playoff matchups from last year.
Lions.
Bucks seeking revenge. Lions favored by 7.
Ooh, I was gonna come in hot with the Bucks, but hold on.
That's a good game. Why is that a 1:00 game? NFL.
Hey, real quick, who's playing quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Baker
Mayfield.
Okay, we're gonna go with the Bucks then. We're gonna take Baker Mayfield.
Like it. I'm gonna go Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions.
You're gonna jerk off with the Detroit Lions. What
Give
you just
me-
said?
Give me the Lions. I don't think the Bucks defense is good enough to take away Laporta and St. Brown for 2 weeks in a row. I like Baker, but give me the
I
Lions.
hate it when you sound smarter than me.
Huh?
I hate it when you sound smarter than me.
That's very rude. You're a very smart man, Mr. T.
Thanks.
Yeah. You see all those
Mr.
books behind you. You know what I
Fifth
got
grade
behind
students watch this.
me? Nothing. Yeah. You got to put this on. Today,
Put it
class,
on in the
we're
morning.
not doing
Like when they
anything.
walk in, just be
We're
like,
watching Taped Up.
this is what you're gonna watch today.
Absolutely not.
Today, guys,
after you just said you're gonna jerk off the Detroit Lions.
Absolutely not. I can't wait for one of my students to find our TikTok.
Will you get in trouble for doing this?
No.
I don't know.
They let teachers have OnlyFans. No way you can't talk about
Maybe
sports.
get caught for it though.
Oh, I just leaked T's
Oh
OnlyFans.
no!
Oh,
He's
no.
out of here.
The camera's off.
Oh shit!
Oh, guys, bad connection. My bad. What's up?
We're back. Where were we at? Colts at the Packers. Give me the Packers. Colts favored by 3.
If Jordan Love starts, give me the Packers.
Give me the King. Jordan Love ain't starting. I'll tell you that. And if they do, I'm not watching the game. I'll be so mad. King of the AFC South, Malik Willis, will beat the Colts. Josh Jacobs going to run wild, brother. Do you see Joe Mixon against the Colts this weekend?
I really hope so
He had
because
like
he
a
really
buck
didn't.
35.
He really didn't do anything last game. Oh,
Hey,
damn.
80 yards. Chill on him.
Eh,
Chill on him as a slick field in
Um,
Brazil. It's first game.
You know,
Give me the Packers.
you know what? I'm gonna go with Anthony Richardson and the Colts with this one.
Fuck you. That's the second week in a row. Yeah.
No, I choose to.
Oh, wait,
I
no.
choose the
I yelled at you
Packers.
for the record. 10-7.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
T, what?
Give me the Packers.
Yeah. What? What? I hope so. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. Next up, another divisional matchup. Cardinals hosting the Rams. Cardinals favored by 1.5. Very, very interesting.
No, Puka's out, but give me the Rams. It's gonna be like the old days where Matthew Stafford just those dimes to Cooper Cup.
Very, very interesting. Give me the Rams minus. Oh wait, they're not. Give me the Rams plus 1.5.
I will also be taking the Rams.
That's just. I mean, I guess maybe because it's at Cardinals, but I think the Rams looked very, very good against the Lions in the second half, at least. Steelers at the Broncos. Steelers favored by 3.
Give me the Steelers.
There we go. Steelers. Here we go. Here we go.
Steelers for I might win the division,
Steelers.
brother.
Here we go.
They keep winning games the way they are with their defense. They Fro might win a division, so give me the Steelers, I guess.
Give me the Steelers with Brock or Bo Nix throwing 4 interceptions. What do we think? 3 in a strip sack?
I like that.
They're going to eat him alive. Next up, Bengals at the Chiefs. Anybody know anything about T. Higgins? Is he coming back or?
No idea.
Don't care. Give me the Chiefs. Don't care. I told
Chiefs.
you last week. I'll tell you this week. I ain't never picking the Bengals. Don't care who they play.
I ain't never been with a buddy.
Chiefs are winning.
In Burrowhead, though?
Fucking Patriots can win. The fucking
the
Chiefs are going to
Bengals.
win, brother.
I'm sorry.
Give me the Bengals.
You were thinking,
Hold on, my bad, guys.
Patrick
My bad,
Mahomes?
my bad.
You see that window back there? He opened it back up.
It's closed again. This time, he's going to
Slam
lock
that
it.
motherfucker.
He didn't
Give me
lock
the
it.
Chiefs.
Lock
Give me
it.
the Bengals. In
Lock it.
Burrowhead.
Lock it, brother.
Nah, I got to reopen it. It's hot.
All right, dude.
Last game of the Sunday slate. Sunday Night Football. CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans hosting number 1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the Poopy Bears. Houston favored by 7.
Give me Stroud. What?
I'm
What
not
are we
picking
talking
one
about
in
here?
particular feller to win the game. It's a team game, but I'm going to take the entirety of the Houston.
Give me the Texans as well, and a very low-scoring, boring Sunday Night Football game. I think Bears' offense looks shitty. I think their defense is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie,
Oh, yeah.
the Bears. So I think it's gonna be 13-7, 13-6.
You're taking the Bears?
No, Texans.
My bad.
But barely. In a boring
Nope.
fucking wrench fight in the phone booth, brother. Monday Night Football. Eagles minus 6.5 at home against Team X Dirty Birds.
Give me the Eagles. Kirk Cousins is not doing it for me, brother.
Give me
Jalen
the
Hurts
Dirty
is either,
Birds.
but
This is not tough.
Bijan Robinson's going to have 140 and 3 tutties.
what about Saquon Barkley, brother?
He can do fine. The Eagles still going to lose, though.
This is gonna be another tough defensive line.
a new
for
thing that
Kirk.
the Eagles are doing, Ryan. We've seen it together. They're going to do the tush push, third and 1,
And fumble it.
and then
Oh,
they're
and
not
then-
going to get it, and then 4th and 1, they're going to fake tush push.
Yep, got our ass with that.
So beware, teams.
Beware. PSA. Falcons. If you're listening, don't jump off sides. Give me the fucking Eagles. Kirk isn't healthy. He does not look healthy. I might have flipped. My entire picture on the Falcons this year might have flipped from how bad his feet looked against the Steelers.
Penix.
Gave him $100 million, brother. I don't think Penix is going to see the field.
Kind of sucks because I want to see him play.
But it's like he's an 8th overall pick. They could be like, well, we had to see what we got. Do you? You just paid him $100 million. Hey, well, that looks like it's going to be about it for week 2 predictions. Okay, we're not going to talk about my gambling record last week. Wasn't great.
that doesn't
Wasn't
matter.
great.
What matters is
What matters is
gambling record.
this week. What matters is what we have now. What matters is what is in front of your face. And what's in front of my face is week 2. That's all I care about.
What matters, brother.
So that being said,
In the past.
week 2 of the NFL slate, I will be taking the over in the Bills-Dolphins Thursday night football matchup of 48.5. And then we will be heading to Sunday, where I'll be taking the Cowboys -6.5 against the Saints at home. Okay? And then what we're also going to do, we're going to go up to Seattle, go up to New England, hosting the Seahawks. We're going to take Seahawks -3.5. And then we're going to take the Rams +1.5 against the Cardinals. Keep it short and sweet for you guys.
You know what I
That's
really
just what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. We're going to go, what, 4-0? 5-0?
You know what I really
whatever I
hope?
just fucking said.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for episode 3 of season 2 of Taped Up. Again, I'm your host, T-Mac. I'm here with Ryan. I'm here with Eric. If you want to win some money, make sure you're locking in Ryan's picks of the week. And we'll see you next week with another episode of Taped Up.
Yeah.
Adios.